How you going, guys? Curtis from Cutting Edge Engineering. Today we're going to be getting another shop project ticked off the list. We've had these parts sitting here for over 6 months, and what we're going to be making is a custom trolley for our metal arc sprayer. So if you recall, when we got the metal arc sprayer, it did get fitted onto an elevating trolley. That was supposed to be temporary, but it's nearly been a year and I need that trolley back. To make our new trolley, we've obviously got 4 wheels. We've also had some 3mm plate laser cut and then pressed into shape. We've also got a few other parts. We have these press brackets that will be used to hold all the cables. We have some smaller gussets that will be used to reinforce everything. And then these 2 gussets, we also decided to add our logo. We're going to start with measuring out and tacking on the side pieces to the base. So I did get Troy to draw up the basic design so we could get our parts cut, but there were a few things I wasn't really sure about, so we're just going to wing it as we go. Now I'm just going to tack on the gussets on the front and the back. Before I weld this out, I do need to cut and tack together the handle, and we're going to be making that out of 25mm pipe. So I don't have an exact height for the handle, but I do want it to be comfortable, so taking into account the height of the trolley when it's on the wheels, about 900mm is going to be perfect. Now that we've got those cut, I need to bevel the ends for a weld prep, and to do that I'm going to be using my Radius Master. Now I'm going to grind the angle on the bottom of the two vertical pipes. That's really easy to do. Once we've got our angle off the job, I can adjust the table on the Radius Master and then we grind it. So that fits perfectly. I'm just going to linish off the paint before I tack it in position. Now with the handle tacked in place, I'm going to tack on the rear gussets. Now that we've got the main body tacked together, we need to work out the position of the wheels. This part of it was undecided, so we're going to see what we can make work. So on the front of the trolley, we're going to be using caster wheels that are bolted on, but on the back, we're going to be using fixed 200mm diameter wheels. So I'm just going to take some measurements because I need to make the axle so I can mount those wheels. To make the axle, I'm going to be using a scrap piece of 20mm chrome bar. Usually I would use a circlip to retain the wheel because it is nice and easy, but even though we have 10 circlip kits, I don't have any the right size. So what we're going to be doing is drilling and tapping the end for an M8 bolt to hold on the wheel. So I'm going to get this set up in the lathe and we can get that done. Now the end's cleaned up, I'm going to center drill it to a 6.8mm hole, and then tap it for an M8 thread. With this end done, I'm going to flip it and do the same to the other end, but first I'm going to machine it to length. Righto guys, so that's the axle made. Now we're going to get it set up and tacked in place. Now we've got everything tacked in position, we're going to get this clamped down and completely welded out. Before I weld it, I am going to apply a thin layer of anti-spatter. What that is for is to help prevent spatter from sticking to the sheet metal, which makes cleanup a lot easier. So now that's fully welded, I am going to leave it clamped to the bench until it completely cools down. That way we can hopefully avoid it pulling out of shape.
Is that the one you want, but it's not squeaking? Oh, what's that? Oh, a ducky. Oh, no, oi. What else? What else you got? Oh, chicken.
Righto guys, so that's cooled down enough now. We can unclamp it, grind it, and get it ready for paint. There's just one more thing we need to do before we paint it, and that is drill the bolt holes for the caster wheels. So that's all the fabrication completed for our trolley. I think it looks pretty cool so far. Now we're going to get it outside so we can paint it.
Yep.
Righto guys, so we've got that painted and the black makes it look even better now. It's going to be a great contrast against the blue of the i450. But overall, I'm not entirely happy with the paint job. It is a bit of a windy day today and looks like there is a bit of debris in there. And there are a few runs, but from a distance, it looks pretty good. And we let it dry overnight, but unfortunately it did rain, so it is going to have a few water stains in the paint, but that's just going to add to that already good quality paint job. And now that's dry, we're going to finish getting it assembled. Now we've got that assembled, I'm going to get the forklift out of the way and bring over the i450 machine and see if it fits.
Okay.
Righto guys, so that is our trolley completed and our i450 fits in there perfectly. Even though it weighs 150 kilo, it's very easy to manoeuvre around in the trolley. It's nice. It's actually really nice. Oh. That's actually really good. And you can't actually buy a trolley for these. Metallisation now supply them with just a basic set of wheels like a standard welder has. But I'm not a big fan of that because there is no handle on the back of the unit to push it around and there is nowhere to hang all the heavy control cables. And because of the weight of the wire feeder, it does make it quite top heavy and I don't think it'd be real stable on those wheels. But I really like the way we've designed our cart. It's very wide, low to the ground. Everything feels really stable. We've got somewhere to roll up all of our control cables and a handle to push it around. And for a couple of hours work and about $450 in material, I'm really happy with what we've made. That's another workshop project off the list. Thanks for watching. And it's going to be a great compost. And it's going to be a
Great.
And it's going to be a great contrast.
Against.
Right. And it's going to be a and it's going to be a great contrast from the
Against.
And it's going to be a great contrast
Against. All right. So then I'd probably, because it's
just
running
let
on.
me fucking say it. Right. Because you just
say
get
it.
too involved. Right.
These outtakes are going to be so funny.
So before I weld any of this out, I do need to. So before I weld this out, I do need to cut and tack together the pot.
The handle.
So before I weld this out, I do need to cut and tack together the handle, and we're making that out of. Right. Before I weld. Oh my god. Okay.
Start again. Take
Right.
20.
So before I weld this out, I do need to cut. Righto. So that's fully welded, and I am going to leave it to the. Right. Right. Fuck.
Does the right help?
No. Right. So that's. What are you doing?
You don't even know you say it. Try not to say it.
I'm trying. Okay. Right. Does it okay? Really?
Yes.
Did I actually?
You did.
Got it. Right. Right. Righto. Right. 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 Righto. Wait. Help.
Sneak peek.
Shameless plug.
Coming soon.
It'll come off nicely.
Hey. Whoa.
And for a couple of hours work and about $450 in material, I'm really happy with what group...
Go.
Trying to think.
Come on.
What? Think of what?
Am I starting again?
Yeah.
Right.
And...
Calm down.
Oh my god.
Right. And for a couple of hours work and about $450 for all of the materials, I'm really happy with what...
This is not funny.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, because if I don't laugh, I'd cry. Okay, we're gonna get this.
We are going to get it, just calm down.